off with the yellow. Alright? Here's how you're going to use it. The first exercise you are going to do is take the yellow band, wrap it around your feet like so. Right around the middle of your feet, like that. Okay? And you are going to get on one foot like this. Okay? And just raise, drop, raise, and drop. Okay? The whole purpose of this is to build stability and endurance. Okay? The strengthening will come along as well, but we want to go from 15 to 20 repetitions. That'll help build your endurance. It'll also help to stabilize the knee because you're doing things on one leg. You're doing things unilaterally. Alright? 15 to 20 reps. It should burn. Alright? After you're done with this, the next exercise is side shuffles. Alright? Here's how it works, Pop. The critical thing about side shuffles is that you keep tension in the band, okay? This is the starting point. You don't want to let your legs get any closer than this. Alright? If you do, you're going to reduce the tension in the band. We don't want that. We want to keep tension in the band. That's point number one. The second point is you want to make sure that your feet are staying straight ahead. They're pointing straight ahead of your target. If there's a target in front of you, imagine there's a target in front of you. You want your feet pointing in this direction. We want to make sure that we're recruiting the side of your butt, the gluteus medius. That's what we're trying to recruit here. I'm also wanting you to keep your knees dead straight. Alright? And push your hips forward like this. Boom. Tuck your pelvis under by pushing your hips forward, keeping your knees dead straight. Now, once again, here's my starting position. I am stepping out. Give you a frontal view. Here's my starting position. I'm stepping out. Boom. To my left, right, whatever. And then, once again, I'm maintaining that tension in this band, so I'm coming to here. We're going to go from here to here. Not from here to here. Step out here, 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 here. Keep that tension in the band, okay? So I want you to go 15, 20 steps to first direction. Keeping those legs perfectly straight. And then come back, make sure you're counting out the same steps. Because what will happen is one side is stronger than the other side, and if you only use the distance traveled, then you can take bigger steps on one side than you will the other. So the distance is can be a hard thing to measure your progress by. You want to actually count out the repetitions. So if you do 15 going to your right, you want to make sure you do 15 coming back to your left. Once again, we want to do that rep count of 15 to 20. 15 to 20. Alright, in the beginning, I want you to do 3 sets of everything I'm going to give you for right now. Once again, 3 sets of everything. The next exercise, Pop, keep in mind now, you're going to be using these progressively. Alright, you're going to start with the yellow one because it's the easiest. For 2 weeks, I want you to do these exercises. And then you're going to progress to the green one, 2 weeks, and then the purple one, 2 weeks. Probably 3 weeks from the green one. So now, the next exercise is called star steps. Imagine you're drawing a star with your feet. Here's the exercise. Maintain that tension in the band. Maintaining my feet pointing straight ahead. A little faster. This is what it looks like. That's 1 repetition. Oops. That's 2 repetitions, all right? You want to go from 15 to 20 reps. You should feel a burn all in your hips, from your glute max, glute med, your TFL, which is right here, and your tops of your quadriceps. You should feel burning in this area. Let's see here. The next exercise is the following. I want you to step 1 foot forward. The front foot, the front knee, you're going to bend slightly. All right? And then you're going to lean forward with that same knee. You can hold on to something if you need to in the beginning, that's fine. But your goal should be to not need to hold on to anything. That should be the goal that you're working toward, okay? We're going to work your glute max now, the big part of your butt, all right? And here's the exercise. I'm leaning forward. I'm only putting a tad bit of weight on my toe, enough so that it touches the floor. And from here, with a straight knee, I'm raising, tapping the floor. Raise, tap, raise, tap, raise, tap. We want to get a good burn right back here, okay? 15 repetitions. Okay, and then same thing on the other side. Bend that front knee. Build enough weight to it's just tapping the floor. And then, once again, boom. You're here. Keep that back knee perfectly straight. That puts all the effort on that one muscle. It focuses on that one muscle, your glute max, and a little bit of hamstring as well. All right? So that's with the bands. Okay, we'll start with those for now. Without the bands. Here's a good one for you. I should probably have shown you these first, but it's fine. I want you to get used to holding your leg up and balancing on one. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, just like this. Be close enough to something that you can grab onto should you lose your balance. Boom. And then once you regain your balance, let it go. And you're right back here. Now, I don't want you just to raise your leg to here, okay? I want you to actually pull that leg off the floor and have it at hip height. Have your knee at hip height. That actually works the off leg as well. You're working that stationary leg that's on the floor, but you're also working this leg. And here's another thing I want you to do. I want you to dorsiflex your foot. This is plantar flexion. This is dorsiflexion. I want you to dorsiflex that foot. Now you're also now working, that turns on your calves and your hamstrings and your butt on this same side that's not on the floor. This leg should start to burn. Your opposite side leg should start to burn. That's a good thing. 30 seconds. After 30 seconds is up, switch legs. Now, the coolest thing in the world is going to be when you're able to do this and then close your eyes for 30 seconds and hold. Wow, that's even difficult for me. I don't have any problem. So, those are the two that you do with one leg up. Okay, now, I have a good one for you with repetitions. This one is similar to the star steps in that you're going to go straight out on one leg for 15 repetitions, straight to the side for 15 repetitions, and then straight to the back with a twist for 15 repetitions, okay? This exercise looks like this. Straight leg here, or slightly bent. Raise that hip, that foot doesn't touch the floor at all. 15 reps. I want you to go back and point that toe. Up, back, pointing the toe 15 times. After that, I'm going to give you a side view now, okay, a lateral view. When you're done with 15 times with that one, I want you to keep that leg up. Oh, and by the way, watch my form. Front, back, I'm controlling it. I'm not going past my stationary leg's heel. That's swinging. We don't want you to swing it. We want you to control the leg Point it forward, point it forward, point it forward, bring it back, controlled. Then, you're coming out to the side for 15 reps. Once again, frontal view, side, boom, 15 times. Now, still keeping that foot up in the air, you're going to go to the back for 15 repetitions with a twist. Okay, twist that leg a little bit, going back, 15 repetitions. All right, this is working more than anything. It's working the stationary leg. The leg that's planted is going to burn right there in that glute medius area again, a little bit in your glute max. You're really working that leg that's stationary. All right, I want you to do both legs. Okay, same thing, 15 times to the front, 15 to the side, 15 to the back. And when you come to the back, when you're going to the back, when you come back to the front, that same principle. I don't want you to swing it like this, okay? I want you to control it when it comes back so it does not come past that planted foot's toe. Okay, boom, boom. Control it on the way back, control it especially on the way forward. On the way back, I want you to squeeze that glute. Squeeze the glute. Okay? That's 2 without the bands, 2 exercises. Then I got 2 more for you that should do you pretty well, okay? This is called the Romanian deadlift. One-legged. All right? Once again, take one foot off the floor with the opposite side, okay? The word is contralateral. That means opposite hand and leg, or opposite sides of the body. Take contralateral hand and foot, hand and leg, and you're going to touch down. Slightly bent knee. Bend it so that you're able to go down to the floor, touch your big toe, stand right back up. When you stand up, I want you to push your glutes forward. Squeeze them, contract them. Hand up in the air like this. Go down to the floor, touch your toe, come back standing, push the glute forward. Touch that toe, push the glute forward. No swinging of the leg that's in the air. You don't want to be doing this. If you have to in the beginning, that's fine, but you should be working on keeping that foot where it is, dropping down to the floor, standing back up, pushing the glutes forward. Drop down to the floor, stand up, push the glute forward. All right? The last exercise I have for you is, this is more for balance, okay? It also is going to burn on the stationary leg. Knee at hip height. You're going to turn the leg out. Now, because the bottom half of my body is going that way, I'm going to compensate with my top half by going the opposite direction. Okay? So you have 15 on the left, 15 on the right, and then we'll give you a new set of exercises soon thereafter. What we're focusing on now is building the muscles that support and work synergistically with your knee. We'll start going into the knee more aggressively later. But for now, we're only focusing on quads, hamstrings, glute max, glute med, TFL. We'll do some calf work and some front part